How's it going, guys? My name is Graham and welcome to Two Left Thumbs. Now that this channel has been running for a little over a year, we've crossed 50,000 subscribers, which is wild. And that's one thing, I don't really know how to celebrate subscriber milestones on this channel. It made a lot of sense doing Let's Plays, because then you just do like a dedicated stream or something. I don't really know how to do that here, so I don't know if I often express my gratitude enough, but the places this channel has gone in just over a year are beyond my wildest dreams, and so I gotta stop and appreciate that and just thank you for that. I'm gonna open things up with a thank you because I do have, I guess, a favor to ask. Less of a favor, more of a consideration. I don't want this to come with any obligations. It's just a little bit of self-promotion. The Two Left Thumbs Patreon was started way back when we were just doing Let's Plays. I've tinkered it a little bit here and there. It's consistently had between like 4 and 10 supporters. For the last little while, it's been bouncing around like 14, 16. You know, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Some of them have been supporting there for like years. It's crazy. But I think it's time I do more than just including a little plug at the end of videos when, you know, only 10% of people are watching anymore anyways. I want people to be aware that it exists and that I have tweaked it to be applicable to both the Let's Play channel and this channel. There's a catch-22 there, where the things I want to do, the more it grows, the easier it is to build on that audience and work with them and make it more interactive. You know, there's a Patreon Discord, that maybe gets more use than any of the other things I try to do with the Patreon, but I just want to expand it all. Voting on upcoming videos or series, both for Let's Plays and for this channel. I have what I consider to be exciting new opportunities where I provide a chance for people to ask questions to some of their favorite developers for interviews I have planned. Peeks at upcoming projects. Behind the scenes, how I do certain things. Once we have a certain number of people there, it becomes so much easier to run polls and to host group live streams, like exclusive things like that, and it doesn't really work when there's only like 10 people waiting there. And as of more recently, there is now a credits rolling section on both the Let's Play channel and this channel, and any Patreon at any level, which I only have it set as $1, it's basically a tip jar, pay what you want, then you get your name in that little end video credits section. I know not everyone's going to have something to give, that's fine, you watching videos is already great. But I just wanted to make sure that barrier of entry was as low as it could possibly be while still having a monetary value attached to it. People may wonder, why Patreon? Why are you asking for money? Why would this be important? How is that helping you? Where is that money going? And I think I can give a good, compelling answer for this. I have never gone about things conventionally, and that's very much my choice. I have the Let's Play channel, still enjoy doing it, it's been very fun, and I have no plans to stop doing that, but I really quite nearly killed that channel by making it an Easter eggs thing specific to Deltarune, and then I got tens of thousands of subscribers, and then that all dropped off, and you know, the viewership is abysmal, it barely makes any money. I basically just do it now because I enjoy it. I refuse so strongly on this channel to not pigeonhole myself like that, and to do things that I enjoy, that I'm going to have fun doing, and that aren't going to cause me to burn out, that I do such a weird variety of stuff that YouTube just doesn't like the fact that I don't chase trends as much as I can avoid, and that I don't really cater to my own audience in that way. The Henry Stickmin Easter egg series, some of the best performing videos on the channel, I could have just banged those out back to back to back. I would have gone insane, they took so long to make. But if I pushed aside all other priorities, who knows, maybe I could have done those 8 videos in like 2 months. I spaced it out over 6. I was going to hate doing it if I did nothing else, and if I didn't make an effort to introduce some of you to other types of content and other types of videos in between those, then who knows what kind of drop-off there would have been on the other side of that. I've experienced that once, I don't want to do it again. I made a Friday Night Funkin' video, and some people consider it incomplete. I only did the first 4 weeks. That was chasing a trend, but I didn't do it in the most complete manner, and I'm setting myself up for future potential there. I want to do the best version of it possible rather than just milking it as hard as I can right in the moment. Oh look, a video did really incredibly well. Ooh, I should cash in on that. Now follow it up with an animator that very few people maybe are aware of their name, or I'll do a 1 hour long developer commentary of a game jam game I made. Henry Stickmin's hot, gotta cash in those stick stonks. Forget about it. I'll make a 45-minute long video about a 26-year-old Mortal Kombat movie that I love. And I'm not sure if people have ever seen the revenue graphs of a typical YouTuber, maybe one of my size. It's something that I assume is not particularly well known, but for about 3 months at the end of the year, starting around October, September makes it in there a bit. September can be good, but October, November, December are the cash cow months. Boom, big gangbusters. You're going to make great money, lots of views. The ad revenue paid out per view is higher than average, and then that immediately drops off a cliff. Your earning potential is cut by like a third, and so then you have 3 months, January, February, March, where you're earning scraps, and it essentially negates all of the money you just earned the 3 months prior. It really balances out in this middle point that is much more comparable to the other 6 months of the year. July is a bit of an exception. That gets a little bit of a blip during the summer months. But mostly 6 months of the year, flat, one spike, one plummet, and so it all kind of evens out across the board. It's very unstable. It makes it very hard for people to go full-time with this, because you kind of need more guaranteed income than that. I don't feel financially insecure. I wouldn't be doing this the way I do if that wasn't the case. I balance the heavy hitter videos with the things that I'm doing for myself as often as I can in ways that I feel comfortable doing without feeling like a sellout or anything. So no, I absolutely don't need the money. Don't feel that you're pulling me out of the depths of poverty or anything, or think that the channel's about to go under or be cancelled if I can't get the Patreon to a certain size. It's more that it's a safety net. It would give me more freedom to do the kinds of weird videos I want to do more often, things that aren't guaranteed the viewership the way Henry Stickmin or Friday Night Funkin' might be. So if you'd like the name in the credits, you want to hang out on the Discord, ask interview questions, take part in polls, and just kind of support the channel, then yeah, jump over on the Patreon, give what you can. It would be very much appreciated. The bigger we get it, the more we can do with it. But I do feel that I should stress that there's no obligations, no one should feel guilty if they can't, and no one should be worried about me if they can't. Like these fun people. These are the ones. They've been here for ages. So big thank you to these OGs. They get their name cemented in history. It does feel like things are at a point where I should advertise it just a little bit more, something like this, talking about it more directly. You know, if I'm going to bother having it set up at all, then I feel people should be made aware of it, what's on offer, and why it exists to begin with. I think I had it in my mind that because it's not a necessity for me, that if people really wanted to, they would seek it out and find it, and that's just not really how it works when literally everyone has a Patreon, so I feel like I gotta kind of put it out into the world there and let people know. I'm looking forward to talking about more comic book movies, more weird trends in indie games, old movies that nobody cares about, I don't know, whatever is of interest to me, and hopefully when I put it out there, you'll realize, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, I'm glad someone took the time to talk about that. That's my hope, that's what I like about variety content. Thank you guys so much for watching, thanks for hearing me out, thank you for any view you've ever given to the channel, any like, any comment, all of that good gravy. I hope to see you again soon.